So we are on the broker. On my balance, you can see the amount of $50, and it is from this amount today. We will accelerate our deposit. We will open trades on the minute time frame, and all currency pairs with the most optimal character of movement I have already selected and analyzed. And today we have all currency pairs have the status of AUK, which means that each of them has a very good and tasty percentage on payouts. So today we have a trend strategy with the use of such indicators as Fractal and Alligator. I have always said that trading on the OTC market is the best way to open trades on the trend, and accordingly we have chosen a strategy today. But we can also open trades against the trend in some moments. As I trade, you will understand how to work correctly with these indicators. So let's start trading and pick our first currency pair. This is where we're going to open the trade on the upside. We found a good entry right away on the crossing of our moving averages from the Alligator. In this area, we can see that we have a crossover. We have a local fractal low being updated, and in theory, we have price dynamics that can change its direction or give the strongest price pullback. So in this case, after this pullback pattern, we open a trade on the upside with you. We have about 20 seconds left to complete the trade. Let's watch its result. And our first trade easily closes in the plus. Let's continue our trade and pick up the next pair. And let's open a trade up here in the direction of the trend. Not quite a successful trade entry. The candle gave us a sharp upward impulse, and a few levels higher we have a trade opened here, but in general, I think that the dynamics will still go up. We have an upward trend prevailing on this currency pair. We are interested in this part of the movement, namely this price correction. Update of the local minimum on the fractal and further upward dynamics. We also see the crossing of our moving alligator lines, and so we open a trade for upside. Let's watch its result. And the trade closed in the plus side, but here we were a little bit lucky, of course, that the candle did not give a sharp impulse down. At the beginning of the trade, I said that we had a little bit bad entry because the candle gave an impulse upwards, and because of that, we could have lost the trade, but still we have an upward entry. So we close our second trade in the plus side. The signal was absolutely correct. So let's continue trading and pick up the next currency pair. And here we are going to open a trade again on the upside. The moving alligator lines have crossed. We have already opened a trade here, and in general, we now see a very strong downward momentum on this candlestick. Accordingly, we have enough time for a new candle to appear, and most likely the next candle will give us a very strong upward impulse. So the principle of entering the deal is exactly the same. Let's look at the result of this deal. And again, our trade at the last seconds closes in the plus, as I said, because we had a strong pullback. Also, the next candle should also show its strong upward force. So we closed the deal in plus. Let's continue trading and pick up the next currency pair. And here we are going to open higher again in the direction of the trend. We have an upward trend prevailing here. We also had a price correction from the local high. We had a pullback downward trend. We also have a new local low forming here. And I think this is a good point to open a trade on the upside. Let's watch of this trade. We have about 25 seconds left. And our next trade is again easily closed in plus. Let's change the value of the trade and continue our trade. Let's pick up the next currency pair. And here let's open a trade on the downside in the direction of the trend. Now we have crossed the moving averages of our alligator. The consolidation area is going to, yes, we have a dynamic price, stands at in place. Here we see the crossing of our moving averages on the downside, showing us the downward character. Then we see a pullback in the dynamics, actually after which we open a trade again in the direction of the trend. Let's watch the result of this trade. We have about 20 seconds left. And another deal closes in the plus. We open the deal in time. The right and also the opening level fixed it positively. Let's change the amount of the value of the deal. Put 651 and open a deal for the amount of $1.302. Let's proceed and pick up the next currency pair. Here we are opening trades on the upside in the direction of the actual trend. We have very strong upward momentum is likely to prevail now because we had very strong downward volumes earlier. We are shown here and most likely the price is recovering. We have now from this local minimum is going upward dynamics. The crossing of the slides is from the bottom to the top, and this tells us about the sign of the upward dynamics. So in this case, we open a deal again on the rise. Let's look at the result of these two deals. We have 20 seconds left. And the next trades are easily closed in plus. As I expected, we have a small pullback. In this case, it looks like a doji pattern, and the new candle closed the trade in plus. Let's change the amount. Values, let's put 1.000 and open two trades for the amount of $2.000. Let's go ahead and pick up the following currency pair. Here we open two trades on the upside in the direction of the actual trend. We had a crossing of our moving in this area. We also had a pullback, updating our local minimum, and I think we should go up. That's why we're here. We open trades on the upside. We have about 25 seconds left to complete our trades. Let's watch the slaughter result. And our next trades are easily closed in plus. To consolidate the result, let's open the final trades for the amount of $4.000. Let's go ahead and pick the final currency pair. Let's open our final trades here just on the upside on the actual trend dynamics. Let's highlight the working area. We've got our moving average alligator crossing from the bottom to the top. We have a moving average called Jaws has gone down and a moving average called Lips has gone up. This is a sign of strong upward dynamics. We also had a couple of price pullbacks. In general, there is nothing in the way of it now going up. That's why we are opening our closing trades here, and let's watch the result of our closing trades. And our closing trades are easily closed in plus. This is such an interesting strategy for today. We made a great profit for today, so I'm completely satisfied. Let's put all the money we earned in our safe. I think this amount will be $7,900. And thus, we have fixed our profit with you. Put likes, write comments. What do you think about this strategy in my trading today? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also on my Telegram group. All the necessary links you will find in the description under the video. Have a good day and good luck in trading.